Brian, we're just back from the factory, and we had a nice wee turn round there, and that was very interesting. And as an omission, you'd mentioned earlier about the pipes, the tuning with the screw and the drones. Describe that better for me and tell me about them, please.
Well, as I've said, I used to have great troubles tuning my pipes. I had to grip the bass drone stock and tune with my left hand and various things, which it wasn't very successful. It wasn't too much trouble at home, but when you're nervous at the games, it just wasn't panning out. So I was doing a job for Big Ronnie Laurie. Big Ronnie was always looking to get wee experiments done, and he wanted various different sizes of stocks. So I finished up making adjustable stocks, and I discovered that you could fine-tune the drones just by screwing or unscrewing the stocks. So I made a set of them, and they weren't really very successful because they were a bit wobbly. Then I decided, well, all you're really doing with a set of drones is you're lengthening the length of the drone. So I come up with a wee idea where you screw where the mount is at the bottom, and you're lengthening and shortening the length of the bottom joint. And it works a treat. It means I don't have to take my arm off the bag. I don't have to tune my left hand. I can tune the same way as everybody else now. So that gave me, at the time where I was wanting to stop competing because I was having trouble tuning. It's gave me another 15 years more or less. I've been able to tune pipes, and there's lots of people that look at you, and they say, "Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing?" And then you say, "I've got a gammy arm." Well, what's that got to do with it? And he says, "Well, I can't tune the way you tune, so I've come up with this idea." So and it works a treat for me. I've 2 or 3 sets like it, and I'll never look back.
So, let me get this right. Tuning of drones has got nothing to do with what's happening above the pin. That cavity there.
Well, it must have something to do with it.
Aye, but you're not altering the length of that cavity, up or down. The way I would imagine it, what you're actually doing is lengthening or shortening the distance between the top of the drone and the drone seat, the drone reed seat.
The drone reed stays exactly
your overall length, if you like, But so, and you find that successful then?
You want me to do a wee demonstration?
Aye, how no, just for a laugh. Come on, get through it. That's excellent, Brian. That's a very good demonstration, putting them in tune, out of tune, and all this. It shows you how simple the whole thing is, and it's gone well,
Going well for me. You want to see this other wee gadget?
Aye.
Watch this. That's what you can do for
me. A minute. Right, go.
This is what you do when you've got a skin bag. You see, and you can't get into it with a zip. You put it like that. Screw the stock in. Your filter in there.
Okay.
And that comes off. Put a new one on for the next day.
That's for the stock there.
It gives you moisture control, saves you putting anything inside the bag.
And that's just a normal big screw in the
Just
the
stock,
plastic.
it's a special stock, but
Yep.
lengthened a wee bit.
Okay.
Which lets you use a sheepskin bag,
Uh-huh.
and you can put moisture control into it without, you don't need to open it up.
Fantastic. What do you call that moisture control system?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Is that a fairly new
It's
innovation?
new, it's relatively new. I got Jim Begg to tie in a set of stocks into a sheepskin bag, and it was, because I'm a very wet blower, and if it works for me, if I can use this play these for a whole day
Uh-huh.
without any...
And you take the filter out and dry it top
you
there.
just take those you get 2 or 3 of those wee cassettes to plug in.
Aye.
It's just silica gel crystals, you can dry them
Aye.
out.
Just dry them out the way...
It works for me. I'll use it for a year, and then I'll see if I can make them commercially.
Aye.
That's the problem, making things commercially.
I suppose.
You're talking about 3 stocks. I mean, at the minute,
Uh-huh.
they'd be too expensive to put in the market.
And your plastic stocks, does that affect, in your estimation, your drone sound or anything
No,
like that?
I mean, I will say this. See if you've got the Roddy McLeod bagpipe or the Stuart Little bagpipe, it might make a wee difference. If you've got an ear like this, but I can't see any difference.
For the 90-odd% of the rest is...
99% of us
Aye.
plenty fine for me, you know.
Aye, exactly. Aye. And really, we tend to forget the 90-odd% guys that are just playing pipes and enjoying playing them, and
What an easy life.
Aye, but they want a reasonable bagpipe, but they're not looking for gold medal standard sort of thing, you know. And they're never aspire to that because they're not able to blow the tone the way these guys can and all the rest of it, you know. That's terrific. So the rest of that bagpipe, that's
The rest,
made
of,
by...
the rest of it's wood.
Mhm.
Just the stocks that are plastic.
Uh-huh. And did you make the whole bagpipe then?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you this since you've got the camera.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that extends. All you're doing when you're turning that, you're just lengthening the bottom joint.
Mm-hmm. I see that.
You get about a quarter of an inch of movement in the bottom joint. There it comes out like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I see that now. Yep. Fantastic.
And that's that.
So, and you're not altering the drones on the slides
You don't
at all?
alter- Well, you put it approximately where you want to go, then you can go.
Aye. So what you're
most-
talking about is fine tuning, but you've got your approximate tuning sorted with your position of the drone tops on the slides, this, that, the next thing, and then it's just a fine tuning with the other thing.
Most pipes are not going to move much more than
Nah.
3 or 4 millimetres in
Aye.
a day's blown.
Mm-hmm.
When they start getting wet, then they go up the way for about half an inch, but
Aye.
under normal circumstances, they're only going to move 3 or 4 millimetres.
Well, let's face it, most of us are on playing pipes for 20 minutes or half an hour or something.
Even going
like
to
that, you know.
even going to a band competition, I've been playing with the College of Piping Band. You go to a competition and you don't really play for half an hour.
Aye, but you shouldn't be playing for any longer than that.
20 minutes tuning up, well, footering about and footering about.
Aye.
You're not actually blowing for more than 20 minutes, and you run for your 8 minutes.
Any guy that's a pipe major and blown for longer than half an hour is really putting the whole thing at jeopardy. And I know some of the top first grade bands are indulging in that sort of practice, but they're walking in a very fine edge because it can be right over the
They're
top.
always looking for that wee bit
But
extra.
apart from anything else, pipers get tired. And they get dehydrated and they get crabbit and everything else, and it just get. But they leave their best to display on the park, the tuning field. Thanks very much, Brian. That was excellent, very informative and educational. And I'm sure the guys in Hawaii and all these other places all love it. Joe Burke,
There might be more pipers in Hawaii than you know about.
Aye, all the best to you.
Thanks very much.